Hi, welcome to Financially Intact, where we teach people how to stop losing their money. Although most of the time we do show you how not to lose money, today's one of those videos where we're going to teach you how to make a little bit more money. In other words, we're going to cover T-bills, also known as Treasury bills. So let's get right to it and get that started for you. So Treasury bills, as they say right on their own website, the website is TreasuryDirect.gov. Treasury bills are sold in terms ranging from a few days to 52 weeks. A few days mean the shortest ones that you can buy are 4-week ones. So they come in different lengths. They have 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 16 weeks, 32 weeks, and 52 weeks. Nothing longer than that. It says bills are typically sold at discount from the par amount. You could take out the word typically because that's exactly how they're sold. So in other words, what they're saying here is, let's say at the next auction, and I'll explain auctions to you here in a minute. At the next auction, you want to buy $1,000 worth of Treasury bills. And so you have to have your money available in your account. You do not put the money in your account right away. You can, there's a way to do it, but you could just leave it sitting in your bank account. You say you put in your bid to buy $1,000 worth. Well, once they figure out what the rate's going to be for that particular auction, and you'll see that here in just a second, then what they charge your account, or what the money they take out of your account, is your $1,000 minus the interest you're going to earn in that period of time. So let's say you did a 52-week and it was 3% interest rate. So in that case, this isn't the exact amount, but it's real close. They would take out $970 out of your account. And then at the end of the 52 weeks, you get your 3% interest and you end up with your $1,000. You bid in $1,000 but you only pay in 970, and then when it matures, you get your $1,000, and that's how these things work, and that's what they mean by sold at a discount from the par value. So how do these work? So you buy these through the government website called TreasuryDirect.gov. So when you go to TreasuryDirect.gov, this is the page that you come to first. Now, if you've seen my other video on I-bonds, and I'm going to take a side road here just for a second. If you haven't already put money into I-bonds, you definitely want to do that. If you buy in before November 1st, you're still going to get that 9.62% interest rate for the next 6 months. And then you'll get whatever the new interest rate that they determine on November 5th will be for the next 6 months after that. We don't know what that number is going to be. People are guessing it's going to be in the 8.5 to 8.7%, which is still way, way better than anything you'll get at any bank or any other guaranteed product. So anyway, when you first come here to TreasuryDirect.gov, you log into your account. If you don't have an account yet, just hit log in, and then there'll be a spot that says start a new account, and you can open an account in a matter of a couple of minutes. It's very, very easy. Now, once you're there, then you would hit next, and I'll show you the sign in. So this is where, once you've set up your account, you're going to get an account number, and that's your sign in. I don't want to really show you mine. Anyway, once you hit that and you hit submit, then it's going to come up and you're going to have like a little keyboard on there, and you don't really type into the keyboard. You have to use your cursor, and you hit each letter or number, as the case may be, to whatever your password is, and then you get into your account. But let me go back here for a minute. So the other thing from here, just to help you understand how T-bills work, I'm going to go here right where it says Treasury Marketable Securities. So if you click on that and you hit Treasury bills, it's going to bring you to this page here. Now, normally you would wait and do this after you're already signed in. I'll show you here in just a second how that follows through. But I want to finish explaining how T-bills work. So if you want to see what the latest interest rates were, because like I said, it runs at an auction, but it's really a non-competitive auction. The auction means that the big boys, the really big banks and pension funds and stuff like that, they get to bid as to how much interest they want out of these T-bills, and then the government will show you what the highest bid was, and it'll show you what the going rate is. And for us individuals, we get the going rate. So if you hit results of recent bill auctions here, you're going to see, come here to the 20 most recent auctions, you click on that. And it's a little bit funny how this is lined up because this actually has tomorrow's date on it. Well, I guess that's the issue date. The last auction was actually, oh no, this is the next auction coming up. So 10/11, which is tomorrow. And they're showing that they expect the rates to be for a 4-week, 2.92%. The investment rate is the 2.967. That's what the institutions get. The 2.92 is what us individuals get. Now, like I said, you could buy these in 4-week, 8-week, 13 weeks, which is 3 months, 26 weeks, which is a half a year, or 52 weeks, which is a full year. And you can see what kind of interest rates you're going to earn here for the different durations. So that 52-week is just under 4% for us individuals, which far and exceeds anything you could get from a bank or pretty much any other fixed type of interest rate product at the moment. So this is how you can see what it is. Now, if you want to participate in these auctions, like I said, what you do is you log into your account. So I have that over here. I've zoomed in so that you can't actually see my account information, which would be over here on the right, as would be my account number. And if I scroll down, you would see my actual account. So anyway, we come here. And now you're on this page. You're all logged in and everything. Your account's all set up. So from here, you would hit this Buy Direct button. Once you hit that, it comes to this page. And this is where you go to buy any government securities, no matter which one it is. So, of course, we want the T-bills, so we just mark T-bills here. You also have Treasury notes, you have Treasury bonds. A little bit further down, you have that Series I bonds, which I said you really ought to have some money in there. The only trick with I bonds, they pay a great interest rate, but you can only buy $10,000 worth per year. Whereas with the T-bills, you could buy almost any amount. There is a limit, but it's way, way up there. I know it's well over $250,000, and most people don't put that much money into. Most individuals don't put that kind of money into these. So anyway, we marked the bills for Treasury bills. Okay, then you come down here and you hit submit. It's my name, and so now it shows which upcoming auction date do you want to participate in? Do you want your money to go in and start earning money? So you see there's a whole bunch of 4-week ones. These are all the ones coming up. They're held every week. And I think, if I remember right, it's Thursdays. Yeah, they come in on Thursdays. So the next one is 10/13. So if I wanted that one, I would just mark that. But I could also pick if I wanted an 8-week, which is normally I do 8 weeks or longer, just personally. You guys could do whatever you want with it. You do have to hold these for at least 60 days. So that means you'd have to do 4 weeks at least twice before you can cash out, or any of the others you do it once and you can cash out if you want to, or you could just renew it once it comes due. So there's the 13-week, there's the 26-week, so that's a half a year. And then the 52-week, there's a couple of those coming up, once at the beginning of the month, once at the end of the month in November. They don't have any 52 weeks coming up in October. Okay, those have already happened. So then you would put in how much you want. You were going to buy, you want to put in another 1,000. And then it asks you, do you want to schedule this? Do you want to do this? Like, if you're trying to ladder it in, you might want to put in some money like every 4 weeks and just see what those rates turn out to be if you're expecting them to go back up. And so you could say, yeah, for the next, 4 weeks, I want to buy some every week. I don't. And so you just put in, mark no, or put in a 1 and just put in the no and you're fine. So it won't reset. So then just make sure that your money is in your account. And like I said, the day after the auction, I don't think I've ever seen it happen on the day of the auction, but the day after the auction is held, this is the actual issue date. I'm pretty sure that's the date where the money will actually come out of your bank and go into your government account. And then when you want to cash out, it happens just the opposite. You just tell them you want your cash out, and it shows up back in your bank account the very next day, which is really nice. So hopefully that's explained T-bills, Treasury bills, and how they work. Like I said, if you have money sitting around that you're not going to be using for at least 6 months, it's just sitting in a bank earning 1% or less, or 0.5% or less, which most banks are still doing, which is kind of ludicrous to me, considering how much they could earn with Treasury bills here, and yet they're paying us folks absolutely nothing. And that's not even counting how much money they make off their crazy charge card rates. But anyway, you have money sitting around, you probably want to put some into I bonds, and you probably want to put some into Treasury bills. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. Please tell your friends and neighbors. They can come here also and watch these and hopefully do better for themselves. The more people who watch it, the more YouTube will suggest this to other people. And I like to think that we're helping as many people as we possibly can with these educational videos. So thanks again. Please hit like if you like it. Hit don't like if you don't like it. Pass it on to your friends and neighbors. If you want to always know whenever I put out a new video, which I don't do that many, I know I don't. I wish I had more time to do more. But if you want to be notified whenever a new video comes out, then just hit the subscribe button at the bottom of this video. If you have not seen the video on I-bonds yet, I'll put a link up here on this one, and you can go watch that one next. So thanks again. Have yourselves a great day, and I hope you go make yourselves a little bit of money. Thank you. See you again soon.